We're going to go now to the the Irish Sports Show, the Ultimate Sports Show happening this weekend in Grand Rapids. We were there with Deja Barrett, and she has this report. Take a look.
We're here downtown Grand Rapids at DeVos Place. The Ultimate Sports Show is underway, opening up this afternoon starting at 1. A whole lot to do for outdoor events, fishing, hunting, any accessories, all that you need. Spring is knocking and everybody's wanting to get out, get on the water, and get some rods in their hand. Now we're talking all things here at DeVos Place, and let's talk about one of the highly anticipated shows, the Lumberjack Show. And I got a lumberjill here with me this morning. Sam, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. Yeah, we're excited to be here. We'll be the entertainment when everyone comes down. So you can take a seat, grab something to eat and drink. And
listen, you talk about entertainment. This is just high energy, a lot going on. Talk to us. Let's start with a little bit about you and your involvement and how long you've been with the Ultimate Sports Show.
Yeah, so we're Timberworks Lumberjack Show. We're based out of Hayward, Wisconsin, and we travel all over the country competing, touring with our Lumberjack Show. I got my start when I was 5 in Hayward. I grew up going to the Hayward log rolling school, so I got into it at a young age. We have tons of kids each summer. My kids log roll now, and that's how I kind of got my feet wet, if you will, with the sport. And then as you get older, you get to start playing with some of the sharper equipment. So then we have the crosscut sawing and the axe throwing and the chopping, some modified chainsaws, and then the speed climbing, which is always a fan favorite, of course. Yeah.
I mean, and for those that have not been out, and I don't think, I have to say, I have not seen an actual lumberjack show. I think maybe in a show on Netflix or something else. But I mean, what can people expect if they've never saw you guys in action?
Yeah, they can expect to be thoroughly entertained for 30 minutes. I think one of the coolest things about people who haven't seen it is it kind of draws you in because it's such a unique sport. And as we walk through the show, our MC Dave will talk about the history of the sport too and how all of this is derived from our nation kind of expanding west back in the mid to late 1800s. So all of this equipment was actually used for work. And now, of course, we've modernized things. We've made them competitive because as humans, that's what we do, right? Like I can go bigger and faster than you, but we make it fun. We'll split the crowd into 2 different logging camps or teams. You'll have your lumberjack and lumberjill to cheer on. We, of course, would like you to boo for the other team and only cheer for your team. So we'll draw the crowd in. We'll have one little giveaway for one kid in the crowd. So we really try to make it family friendly and get everyone involved in the show, which is just exciting for us.
Okay, so talk to us a little bit about what you the folks can see when they come out. Let's start with the climb here.
The speed climbing, so in typical competition, and if we're outside, you'll see some taller poles, even up to 90 feet sometimes. Wow. These poles are about 25 feet, I would say here, 30 feet. So on go, essentially, our lumberjacks will race. So we'll count Britain down here. 3, 2, 1, and go. They race all the way up to the line at the top, and then it's a race back down to the pad. So it's a race up and down there. I know. You really can't blink and it's over.
I mean,
you're like, did he go?
Did you even go up there?
I know.
Wow.
I know. So it's fun. And that's just it. Like, I think it's one of those sports you can't watch and not be like, wait, how did that just happen? And especially, with, people are scared of heights, right? So it's always exciting to see someone do something that you're like, never could I do that,
Wow, that's impressive. And just to see it going on, the competition, the excitement, the energy from the crowd.
Imagine how good he'll be at 4 p.m. tonight. I mean, it's early.
And you're doing that fast. Listen, that guy's good. All right, let's talk about here. We're going to get physical.
We are. So these are old crosscut saws, and a lot of people are familiar with these. They have one hanging in a cabin or you see them in a restaurant. These were used to buck those logs. So after they would cut a big tree down, this is how they broke them up back in the day. It was
about manual labor.
Hard work. Yeah, their nickname is the Misery Whip. And it is, I don't need to explain that, right? Like Misery Whip.
Right.
Nowadays we have chainsaws. So these aren't really used out in the woods these days. However, very competitive in the lumberjack circuit. Any professional competition you go to, you're gonna see saws like this. So we're gonna use them on our stage. We do some Jack and Jill sawing. You and I are going to do some Jill and Jill sawing. You right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
I'm going to bring you over here so you're still facing him.
Okay.
So you want to square your hips up to the saw, left hand on top, right hand on bottom, and you're going to pull it across your body. So we're working together as a team. So you're going to pull, then I'm going to pull, and you're just going to kind of feed it back to me. You don't ever really want to push it back to your partner.
Gotcha.
The goal is to keep the saw nice and level and straight. So trying not to bend it or wrap it. It does have some flex to it, but and then just allowing these really sharp teeth to do their work. Let the saw kind of work for you.
So
okay, I will hop on the other end. We are the motors for this saw.
Now, Sam, I'm going to say this, and just a little disclaimer. This little little crew over here, and this is Sam's little sister and Dave. They're pretty darn fast, so this is right here what you really want to see, but we're going to give it a
So
shot.
we're going to start, and maybe like in 5 or 10 seconds, you guys could start.
Yeah, give us a head start.
We'll do 5, she said.
Okay, so left on top
Yep,
for me, right?
and right on the bottom.
Okay,
So
and
I'll
you
pull
really got to
first
get down
here.
to it, right?
Yep, you want to kind of sit low in it.
Okay.
So I'll pull, and then you're going to pull back. You got it. Oh, we got this.
What?
Look at
Okay.
us go. So it's all about working as a team here, right? Try
Okay.
to use the whole saw. The goal is to use every last tooth on that saw for a nice efficient cut, but we've a great cut going here.
Look at that. I hear it dropping over there.
That's okay.
Uh-oh.
Nice and easy through the bottom. Perfect.
That's how it's done.
I got this
beautiful.
guy.
Look at me. Listen, I was in a good squat right there.
Exactly. It's a good workout.
A workout. I don't even have to go to the gym today. Woo!
Axe throwing, sawing, you forgot you.
Been doing it all.
We'll get you speed climbing.
Listen, one thing at a time. Now talk to us a little about the shows for tonight.
So
When is the first show going?
4 o'clock tonight is our first show. We have 4 and a 7 o'clock show. They're about 30 minutes long, so tons of bleacher space. Grab something to eat, grab a drink. No, I'm out of breath.
No, same here.
You're throwing it over to me so you can catch your breath. Come take a seat and join us. We've got Lake Ultimate in front of us. We're going to be log rolling with the trout. We might catch a I don't know. You just never know what's going to happen.
You never know. So you got to come down as we kind of try to catch our breath and talk about it. The Ultimate Sports Show. Taking off this afternoon, starting at 1 until 8. If you want to come see all of the action, especially with the Lumberjacks and Lumberjills, all things fishing, hunting, gear, boats, you name it, is here at DeVos Place. So we're reporting live here, downtown Grand Rapids at DeVos Place. As I catch my breath,
I know. I should have warned you. We should do this at the very end. Say goodbye.
Deja Barrett, 13 on your side. Back to you.